welcome back to another FC25 player review. Today's player review is the level 20 FUT birthday Manu Kone, and as you can see the team on the screen, it is a 4-3-3 second variation. It is a Premier League, Serie A and Icon hybrid. Really decent team. I did actually quite like the formation as well. But the main player we are looking at is FUT birthday Kone. As you can see, he's 6'1", controlled length the acceleration type with an architect. 5-star, 5-star as always with all the FUT birthday cards. In the 3 matches that I played, he scored 4 goals and got 5 assists. And he did get 1 red card. I mean, personally, you will see it in the gameplay, but it really shouldn't have been. Then his preferred position is centre mid, but he can also play as a CDM. Personally, I would be playing him as a centre mid. Then his stats, 87 pace is really good for a box-to-box centre mid, 88 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. Then he's got good shooting, 85 finishing, 96 shot power and 87 long shots. Then his passing is absolutely fantastic. With the architect, he goes up to 99 vision, 99 short passing, 95 long passing, and 96 curve. Dribbling, I mean, his dribbling is absolutely phenomenal, especially for someone who's 6'1". 92 agility and 91 balance is just absolutely incredible. 90 reactions and 91 composure. It is getting a little bit on the lower end of where the power curve is. Then defending, incredibly well rounded. But the best stats being his 92 stand tackle and 87 slide tackle. Then physicals, absolutely fantastic, especially with that architect. 98 jumping, 91 stamina, 99 strength and 90 aggression. Then his 91 stamina, it is definitely a little bit low at this stage because he doesn't actually have relentless, which leads into playstyles. Power shot plus, pinged pass plus, long ball pass, anticipate, bruiser, press proven, first touch, flair, and then finally technical. So he does have okay playstyles. I wouldn't say they're the best playstyles for a centre mid, but they are okay. Then for roles, as a CDM, he can be a holding plus plus, deep line playmaker plus, and then as a centre mid, he can be a holding plus plus, deep line playmaker plus, box to box plus plus, and finally playmaker plus. Now for me, I use box to box plus plus because, to be honest, I just didn't even recognise that he didn't have relentless, but I'll talk about that later on in the video. So with that being said, let's head into the gameplay. Into the gameplay for Kone, starting off with the pros. First of all would have to be his pace. Now he's got 87 pace as a centre mid, absolutely fantastic, 88 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. Then he's got good shooting, 85 finishing, 96 shot power and 87 long shots. His passing is absolutely phenomenal. With an architect, he goes up to 99 vision, 99 short passing, 95 long passing and 96 curve. Then his dribbling is incredible. 92 agility and 91 balance, felt incredibly agile on the ball. Then he's also got 90 reactions and 91 composure, which I do think is okay at this stage. Then he's got very good well-rounded defending, 92 stand tackle and 87 slide tackle. Then he's got great physicals. With an architect, he goes up to 98 jumping, 99 strength and 90 aggression. Then he's got 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. Then he's also got holding plus plus as a CDM, holding plus plus and box to box plus plus as a centre mid. And then the cons for this card, first of all, I'd have to say his 91 stamina. Unfortunately, it is just too low because he doesn't have relentless, which leads me into the cons of his playstyles. I think power shot plus and pinged pass plus are just pretty pointless on this card. I would have preferred to have seen long ball pass plus and relentless plus instead of those 2 playstyle pluses. Okay, so now that you've seen the gameplay for Kone, would I recommend taking him from level 20? And as I said in the FUT Birthday Jones review, to be honest, they're actually both, I would put them on the same sort of level. And The only real difference is basically nation and league. Otherwise, genuinely, I would say it's down to you. If you need a Serie A midfielder, go for Kone. If you need Premier League midfielder, go for Jones. Because when you look at Kone, obviously all the FUT birthday cards are 5-star, 5-star, so there's nothing different there. He's controlled lengthy with an architect. I believe Jones was actually also controlled lengthy, so again, they're matched. Height, they're very, very similar. Stats, I do think Kone actually got more goals than assists, but to be honest, I think they both actually got 9 goal contributions. So in that case, I mean, they're actually level again. Then centre mid CDM, I would say use him as a centre mid, but just realise when it gets to about the 70th minute, you are going to have to take him off. Because when you look at his physicals, he's only got 91 stamina, but then when you go to playstyles, he does seem to be lacking relentless. Why that is the case, I really don't know. Personally, I would have preferred to have seen relentless instead of basically any of the ball control playstyles, but here we are. So do just bear that in mind. But otherwise, pace, he was absolutely rapid. Shooting, even though it looks pretty poor, it's actually far better in game. Passing, absolutely phenomenal. Dribbling, spectacular. The reactions and composure, as I said, they are getting to the lower end of the power curve, but they are still decent at the moment. Then defending, really well rounded. Physicals, they are fantastic, except for that 91 stamina, which just seems absolutely mental to say. But 91 stamina, if he had relentless, it would be fine. But because he doesn't, 91 stamina basically just equates to 65th to 70th minute. He's just going to be dead. I don't know why. It's just the way EA programmed this game, and it's incredibly infuriating. Then for the playstyles, Anticipate and Bruiser, really fantastic playstyles. Long ball pass, I would have preferred to have seen being the plus instead of ping pass, but here we are. Power shot plus, if you are going to be taking long range shots, then fair enough, but otherwise, really pointless for this card. For me, I would have actually preferred to have seen Relentless Plus instead of Power Shot Plus, because I didn't even use Power Shot Plus and he did score some long range bangers. Then for rolls, I mean, for a CDM, I think Holding Plus Plus is actually okay. Deep line playmaker, I do wish that was a plus plus, because then it would give you a little bit more options. Then for centre mid, again, you can use him as a holding plus plus. Personally, I would be using him as a box to box plus plus, even though his stamina is quite low. But for me, just because of his stats, and then obviously the skill moves weak foot, his acceleration type, for me personally, I do think he actually suits being a box to box midfielder. And just overall, I think he's a really fantastic card. Between him and Jones, I think it's actually a really difficult decision because they're so similar. And as I said at the beginning of this segment, for me, if you need a Serie A centre mid, take Kone. If you need a Premier League centre mid, take Jones, because otherwise, realistically, they're basically the same card, just from different leagues and different nations. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it and would like to see more FC25 content, click the video on the left for my UCL Dream Chasers Ascensio review, and on the right is my FUT Birthday Jones review. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.